Tell us your position here and how this started.
Okay. My name's John Cosmo. I'm the Michigan Pinball Expo show director. This is our third year. We basically, what we do is we have 150 plus pinball machines here at Oakland University. They're all on free play. Kids are $10, adults are $15. You can come in, play from 8 in the morning till 12 midnight, and all the games are on free play, so there's no quarters.
What gave you the idea to start this?
The idea to start is basically I started playing pinball when I was 9 years old, and I've just always enjoyed it. I have 70 plus pinball machines now. I'm in a Detroit Pinball League. We all play pinball, and we just decided to put on a show so the public could enjoy our hobby as well.
What type of growth have you seen since the first one 2 years ago?
The first year we had about just over 1,000 people. Then we went to about 2,600, and this year, I don't know the numbers because we're still here on Sunday, but we're over 3,000 and approaching 4 pretty quick.
Since Sunday?
Since Thursday, yeah.
What's the response been like? I mean, I've talked to a lot of people say this has been their first time here, or this is their first time really playing pinball.
The response is phenomenal. I mean, even when I go out and hang out posters and pass out flyers, everybody's like, pinball, really? I used to play that when I was a kid. Or the kids are like, really, what's that? And then you show them, and they're all interested. They want to play it. They get involved with it. So I mean, I really never gotten a negative response from somebody on pinball. It's just something that you don't see every day. It's not like a video game where you can play it anywhere or on your phone or whatever. If you really want to play a pinball machine, you have to find a pinball machine.
Go out and find one. What does pinball give the player that an Xbox wouldn't give you?
Pinball gives you a real life, geometry, physics. This is something you don't get from a video screen. Whether you're playing a one-person shooter or a left-to-right game or whatever it is, pinball is alive. The ball gets English, the ball changes speeds, and no two games are ever the same. And you can't learn patterns in pinball. It's always different.
How many different machines do you have here this year?
We have just over 150, and we're trying to keep it at a number where we can maintain the quality. We have great techs and support and volunteers that keep all the games going, so we never have games down here.
What will keep pinball around? Because I see a lot of machines that date years ago, and then some have some recent things. What keeps pinball alive?
What keeps pinball alive is that it's just original. It's just something that you can't mimic. I mean, they make video pinball games like for video, but it's not the same thing. It feels completely different. The life isn't there. To see 3D flashes, to see a 3D ball, to see 5 3D balls all floating around, and the geometry and the physics and the shaking of the machine that weighs 300 pounds and nudging and just the full experience. Every game's like its own little universe inside a box, and you would lose that in a video. Last year, had a husband and wife bring 3 kids in. They went and played pinball. They were up there for 4 or 5 hours. And they come walking down the stairs, and all the kids are crying and dragging their feet and just hanging on the parents' legs like they don't want to go and whatever. And they're like, no, we have to go. So some time passes, and like a couple hours, I see the parents again. And they're walking in, and they're like, oh, we still have our bands, we're going back in. And we're like, what, did you forget a kid? They're like, no, we got them babysitters, we want to play now. So they came back to play for themselves.
How is your experience here doing this on location at OU in the Oakland Center? Is it satisfying for everything?
Yeah, no, everything's perfect. Everything down to the janitor staff to the information booth. I forget the girl's name who works here till like 12:30 or 1 at night. She's always helpful and understanding if we're running late. Anita White's the one who set us up with this, and Jean Ann especially. She goes the extra mile for me every time I talk to her. So it's been flawless. The facilities are great. The electrical's over like 800 amps, so it's like it suits our needs. There's great amenities with the food and court and everything like that, and the bathrooms, and everything's always clean, and just it's great for a super fun, family-friendly event like we hold.